Hello, or welcome back to the channel, and things look a little different around here. It has been a while since I've sat down and made a YouTube video, and there are multiple reasons for that, but that is not what today's video is about. For those of you who have been around for a while, you may be familiar with my content, but we are making a shift into cozy games. And that's what this video is. We are jumping into the game that got me back into cozy games, which is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. So we're just going to jump in and do some dailies and see what's new, because it has been a while since I've played. And I'm just going to talk about where I see the channel going from now on, what kind of content you can expect, a little bit about me if you are new or you need a reintroduction. So let's just jump straight in. So yes, this is the game that got me back into cozy gaming. My boyfriend bought it for me for my birthday back in December, and I have been obsessed ever since. I used to play Hello Kitty Roller Skate Adventure, if anyone remembers that on the old consoles. I loved that game, and this kind of brings back those memories. So to kind of give you an idea of where I'm at, everyone is either level 10 or nearly level 10 in terms of friendship. So this is my baby, by the way. If Keroppi is also your favourite, we are now best friends, because I am starting the unofficial Keroppi fan club, and I would love you to join. Because I feel he is underloved and he deserves more attention, especially when it comes to merch, which will get us on to a later topic in the video. So I have been creating content for the past 7 years almost, which is kind of crazy to think about. And a lot of that has been these big AAA titles or just big open world games in general. One of them is Horizon, which I'm guessing is where most of you know me from. Oh, it's my boy! Hello, you've come just to see me. Definitely not because it's Bats, your best friend. He's so cute, I love him. Anyway, as I was saying, Horizon has been a big part of my life. If you know, you know. Very, very big part of my life. It's a huge reason as to why I'm here today. And that opened many doors for me, which I'm very grateful for. And I understand that not many people get the opportunities that I did with that games, in terms of the friendships I've made, the opportunities I was able to have. You know, I was able to work with them and have my name in the credits of a Horizon game, which is still so crazy to me. Having the name in the credits of a game was always such a lifelong dream, and to achieve that at the age that I did and on the franchise that it is still mind-blowing to me, and I'm forever grateful. But recently I've gone through a lot of life changes, and I'm really enjoying just kind of slowing down a bit, and because I've been doing that in my personal life, I feel like I really would like my content to reflect that, and that is with playing more indie games and more cozy games, because they are always a genre of games that I've enjoyed. And I have always wanted to dabble in the space a bit, but I was always covering these big titles, and obviously they take a lot of time to, you know, play, and then if I was doing extra videos of them, that was more time, and I'm just enjoying the slower pace of life at the minute, and I think it really suits me as a person, because a lot of the comments that I get, and I don't listen to what people think of me, but I guess it is enlightening to be able to see where people are coming from. And a lot of the comments that I would get in these big titles would be that my reactions weren't enough for people, like a certain thing would happen and my reaction wouldn't meet their expectation, which is fine. I am genuinely more quieter person. I'm very introverted, quite shy. We are working on it though. Shouting and screaming and kind of having these big, I call them over the top, but that's just because they are to me because I don't act like that. There's nothing wrong with someone having a big reaction to something. I totally get it because that's what I'm feeling inside, but the way I show it is kind of not what people expect. So it kind of got me thinking that, you know, I am not this big high energy creator, which I think I was trying to be. I was trying to subconsciously, I think, match these big streamers and content creators and how they would react to something that I was playing, when in reality I should just react how I want to and not because I'm being compared. So I think that was a lot of it. And I also just get so much joy out of playing these sorts of games. Like, I just think indie games are such an expressive form of art. Like, every indie game is so different from each other. Obviously you still have like the farming sims and the games that are kind of, you know, you can see where they've pulled inspirations from other ones, but I think that as a whole they're just such a show of passion. Like, you can really see the love and thought that went behind a lot of these indie games. And especially since announcing over on my Instagram that I am shifting to these sorts of games, I've had so many lovely developers already reach out and ask if I would like to cover their games because they like what I do. They're very interested in another part of this channel, which I'll get into in a minute, and they would love to work with me, and like, that sort of connection is really nice to have. I've always been a big community person and pushing others up, and you can't really do that with these big corporate companies, especially from working on the inside. I think I definitely have a different view on, you know, sort of how everything runs, and yeah, it was just very eye-opening is the word I'll use. Okay, so just to get to the game for a minute. Announcing announcements, talk to my melody. Okay. What is this about? I'm also lost on the controls because I've been playing Slime Rancher 2. So I'm trying to do Slime Rancher 2 controls and they don't work here. So I wanted to show you something. Come with me. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, she's off. Oh. There's a lot going on at Big Adventures Park. So to keep track of it, be sure to check the bulletin board. Check here to see what birthdays are being... Ooh! And who might be visiting soon. And don't forget to talk to our Master of Festivities. This Noel does indeed seem to be in a festive mood. Master of Festivities keeps track of all of our events. Got it. Seems straightforward. Splendid. Isn't planning and organising fun? It is. I love it. I'm such like an organised freak. Except when it comes to crafting, then my stuff is just everywhere and I have no idea what's going on. Should we take a look? Which island community announcements would you like to hear about? Oh, event info. Oh, it's Hang's birthday! Decorating kits are hidden seashells with box clams and coral milk. Ah! Nice. Okay, let's also talk to this Null. Wonders which event announcement you'd like to view. Colorblaze Carnival? What is this? Oh my god. Gotta stretch the hamstrings, warm up the quads, do some ankle rolls for flexibility. Toe touches? Toe touches. Good call. I love when they dance. It's like the cutest thing. Oh my god, everyone's here. Warming up, got a lot of running ahead of me. You seem even more pumped than usual. Is there a special occasion? The Friendship Island Half Marathon? Close. It's the Colorblaze Carnival. And this year I'm going all out. I'm breaking my personal running record. 200 laps. How many miles is that? Am I also doing that? I didn't sign up to run today. Oh, no, we are. To celebrate the Colorblaze Carnival, I've been making Colorblaze challenges. I set this one up as part of my daily warm-up. Complete the Colorblaze challenge every day to earn rewards. Oh, and they'll be all over the island, so don't forget to check your map. Are you two going to run too? I'm not sure if we'd have the time to run and do that. You're right, I think we're gonna have to pass for now. So mysterious, what are they planning? We're late for our appointment with Tuxedo-san. See you later. Running how long would that take you in game to run 200 laps? I'm not gonna find out. One of you can go do it. One of you can go and then check back. Run Colorblaze challenges to collect color powder and then get a rainbow of rewards at the event stand. I'm such a sucker for this kind of stuff. Ready, set, go. Okay. Let's go give it a try. Let's give it, was it around here? No. Oh, it was over here. That crab's so cool. Mine. Castle crab, that's so cute. Stop it. Can we see what rewards we get? Can you tease me? Ah, that's so cool. Paint tube, color splash, potted plant, splash rug, table. I want all of these. They're so cool. Okay, what is this? Ah, I am like really bad at these challenges. I also have the... I just completely missed that one. I do have the potion that makes you run faster, but anything timed, I hate. If it's underwater and timed, then I'm out. I'm gone. You ain't seen me. Okay, so now we got 20 from that. Let's go see what we can get. Oh, we already have a beanie. Okay. Oh wow, we can get quite a lot. Okay, that's not too expensive. Ah, okay. What do I want? I think this is cute. I want this. Yeah. I love an ottoman. I feel like the floor's kind of cool too. Paintbrushes. I want some paintbrushes and some paint. Yeah. You can actually get a lot. I thought it would be like just you can only get 1 or 2 things maybe if you're lucky. Nice. Okay. Potted plant is nice as well. Yes, yes. That bookshelf is cool. Okay, can I get 7 things? Not 7 things. There we go. Can I use up all 7? Yay! Look at all the new stuff! So talking more about what you can expect from this channel, I will be doing gaming videos like this one, but there may also be some videos where I incorporate one of my most favorite creative outlets, which is crocheting. Last year I moved to Denmark, which is why things look a little different, to pursue my small crochet business. It's called Slip and Stitch, and it's basically a nerdy take on crochet. So I like to make things from the worlds that I explore when I'm gaming, because I get a lot of inspiration when I play games, not just for crochet, but kind of any creative outlet. I get really inspired by games and the worlds and characters, so I like to try and convey that in crochet, whether that's a tapestry or a plush, and that is what I would really like to incorporate into this channel. So while some videos will be just gameplay, we check out a new title or we play a demo, there will also be videos where I incorporate some crocheting. So a little vlog of me, like this video is going to be. I am currently in the middle of making a Keroppi plush because I don't like the ones that they have of him at the minute, so I'm making my own. So my plan is to either play a little bit of the game before we jump into the crochet segment, or just to talk through what I have been playing offline and that I want to share with you. And then we have sort of a little cozy crochet vlog segment of us finishing whatever's inspired by these games. And that idea really excites me. Kind of merging my two favorite things, because I will always be a gamer. Since I've started leaning into my crochet pieces being inspired by these worlds, I've just been so excited to not only, you know, make stuff that I would like, hence the Keroppi brush, but also just to challenge myself in ways that I normally never would in terms of new skills, because although I've been crocheting for quite a long time, I only really did tapestries and some wearables and accessories. I've only recently dived into the whole plushie scene, so that has been very fun to learn. Yeah, I don't know, I get very excited when I think about having some videos that are gaming, some that are a bit of both, and maybe even some just crochet vlogs. Now I do have a channel for Slip and Stitch for those videos that are more crochet based and are not really focusing on any game too much, just to keep it a little bit separate, because since YouTube added a feature where you can tag both channels, I'll just be doing that for my videos. So you can either follow just this one if you're interested in the gaming portion of crochet, or you can also follow Slip and Stitch, which will be more vlogs, maybe some Q&As about getting started in small business and my tips and tricks, day in the life, stuff like that, because I also do dye my own yarn, so there would be a lot of dye session videos together. The support I've received already from it is insane. Like I said on Instagram, since I announced I was making the shift, so many people are here for it. They're like, I really see you doing this. Even my boyfriend was like, I see you as a cozy gamer. And that's not to say that I'm never going to play these bigger titles on the channel. I may do. But I'm allowing myself to enjoy those games in my own time, because it has been a long time since I've been able to do that. I also have just realized that I am just running around talking, but I don't know, I'm getting really excited. So I'm going to try to get back to handing out gifts. I have always played cozy games in my free time, and like I said earlier, I've always wanted to cover them, but they've just been overlooked, unfortunately, by these bigger games that I was covering. And I feel it's time for me to kind of join the space. I know I'm joining a lot later than most people. Everyone kind of has their comfort games, inside jokes, all that stuff. But I'm excited to learn about it all. And I know you guys are going to have some incredible suggestions for me and cozy games. The only ones I've really played is Slime Rancher, both the first and second one, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, and this. So I'm all for it. I'm all for your suggestions. Whatever you feel like I would enjoy, drop it down below. I will have a look into all of them. Okay, I hope that all made sense and it's not been too long-winded, but basically what you're getting from me going forward is cozy games and crocheting coming together in one space. And I really hope you're excited for it, because I'm excited to kind of push my creative boundaries and bring you guys along with me while I build my business here in Denmark. So join the Discord if you want another cozy place to hang out. You can come follow me over on Twitch, where we also stream a bunch of cozy games and we have crochet streams during the week. And of course, follow me on socials for more rambles about cozy games and crochet. So that is me, Kirstles, your crochet gamer. But let's get into the next portion of this video, which is finishing my Keroppi plush. So like I said, I think it would be really fun to play a little bit of a game and then move into a vlog style. This looks like I have murdered something. I promise it's not what you think. This is the Keroppi plush, believe it or not. I did try and record some things earlier in the day with my iPhone, but the quality and my storage was just not the one. So we're sticking to the PC setup for now until I can get a separate vlogging camera. But I will show you what I have done. So we have his head right here, which he's going to be way bigger than I anticipated, but I'm not complaining. We then have his body, which I think is so cute. It did take me 2 tries to get this right, because the first one, I don't know what I was doing, but I was working it literally backwards. I'm not really sure what was going through my head while I was doing it, but either way, he's finished. And it's gonna look so cute. Like, I love him. And then we have his eyes, which look a little weird when they're not sort of attached. I am making a monstrosity, apparently. Hopefully they'll look better when they are sewn on. I do wish I had safety eyes, though. These are currently embroidered. I don't think they look bad, but safety eyes just, I don't know. Comment down below if you prefer safety eyes or embroidered eyes. And then somewhere in here, we also have his little bow tie, which I might redo. I'm not entirely happy with it, but we'll see. And then we also have 2 blush pieces. So we have everything to assemble him, and we're going to do that now. But before then, I do think that I am going to redo the bow tie. I think the bow tie itself came out okay, but I messed it up when I was trying to make the middle bit, so we're just gonna quickly do that again. I also thought that it would be really fun to go back to some of the games that I played during childhood, especially the ones that I was close to finishing but never got around to, because my gaming skills weren't up to scratch like they are now. So I feel like I would have a better chance of actually finishing them, and plus I think it would just be fun to play through them again. Games that currently come to mind when I think about this is Luigi's Mansion. I remember getting right to the end, and I think it's King Boo who you fight at the end, and I just could not finish that for the life of me. The same for Sonic Adventure 2. I think I got very close to the end, but again, couldn't get there. And Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, I loved that franchise. I don't actually think I got near the end because I just liked driving about in the truck. So I don't actually know where in the story I got with that, but I think that would be really fun to revisit. Yeah, just enjoying some nostalgic vibes. I think that's nice every now and again. But enough about me. I would like you all to tell me something about yourself. What your favourite cozy game is, or what your creative outlet is, whether it is crocheting or whether it's something else. I would love to know and get to know you all. Okay, so there is the bow, and then you just tighten the magic ring. I hope this works. I hate doing the magic ring this way with this yarn because I'm not good at it. I always do the chain 2 and then into the chain space. I know there's a lot of hoo-ha around doing it that way, but it's just the way that works for me, so I think you should do it in a way that works for you. And then if I can find my scissors under all of this yarn, I've just done a crochet stream, so my desk gets a little bit messy. Okay, so the magic ring worked, which is good. Yay! And then you are supposed to pull the tail from the magic ring around to give it the bow shape. I don't know. I kind of like it without. Actually, no. I've got it in a way where I like it. I take it back. And then we can sew it on. So I don't actually know what I want the first thing to be that we sew on, because I hate this part. I'm not good with sewing in general. So it's like, I'm really happy with all the separate pieces, but then when I put them together, I'm like, oh, I did a bad job. Let's start with the bow, I think, because that will be placed... Ooh! That will be placed on him like that. Yeah, that will be cute. Okay, now where's my needles? His little bow is so cute. It is a little bit lopsided, I think. I'm not sure what happened while I was sewing. Again, scared of sewing. But, oh, actually, that's a bit better. I've just fiddled with it, and it looks better. Okay, next up, I think, obviously I need to stuff the body. I have some stuffing here from whatever project I was gonna use for it. Let's plump him. I haven't actually stuffed this new body yet. I stuffed the first one I did because I was hoping that the stuffing would sort of fix my non-symmetrical issue, but no amount of stuffing could save that. If anything, it made it worse. So, and he actually, like, you can't see it, which is annoying, but he actually stands up. I don't think that's going to be the case once his head is sewn on. I'd be surprised if it was. I'd actually be impressed if it was. There you go, he's little padded out now, and he does stand. Can you stand on my hands, or is it too... Oh no, there we go. Yeah. I'm like gonna take him everywhere with me. Not to be dramatic, but I am. I also don't have any like pins to pin in stuff while I'm sewing, so I might need to invest in some of them. I've done a lot of no-sews, so obviously I'm used to not having to sew, which was my point. But oh my god, I love him. Cross your fingers for me, friends. I should probably also have a little bit of a cleaner desk, because I also have all of my Juminos that we were working on stream today. They are also still on my desk. I've got them to a point where I have to sew the eyes, the arms, legs, and other bits onto them. So that's kind of what we do in the stream every week. We work on a whip that I have going on, and if I have a shop drop later that week, then we prep stuff for that. So it's kind of just like a little peek inside to what I'm making. Some of it I might have mentioned before, other parts of it you may be getting like an early look. So yeah, we do a bunch of fun things over there. There's yarn everywhere. Okay, that's a little better. I have some more. I'm making such a big deal out of this sewing when it's not. I'm just sewing two pieces together. That is it. That is all. You're not performing surgery. Or am I, technically? Right. Wish me luck. I'm going in. Okay, I think I'm doing it. I don't really know if I'm sewing the right way. I don't know if there is a right way. You can really tell that I just wing stuff and hope that it works. I mean, at least 9 times out of 10, I learn something from everything that I do when I wing it, so this may be a success, or we may learn a valuable lesson in sewing, which is not a bad thing. I just leave you in suspense because you can't really see what I'm doing either. So the faces I'm pulling, you're like, is she failing? Is she winning? Does she know what she's doing? I'm literally holding my breath while doing this. We're about halfway. Am I sewing? Guys, I also keep looking over there. If you're noticing when I look up and talk, it's because I'm used to chat being that way. Normally whenever I talk, I like look at chat to see if people are saying anything about what I've just said. So if you see my eyes like flit there and then flip back, that is why. It's very different going from streaming to this sort of content. I've tried to do vlogs and that before, but they've never seen the light of day because I criticize myself too much. I'm always like, oh, you said that weird, or oh, why did you do that? You're cringe. But now I'm just like embracing it, and if you want to be a part of whatever we've got going on here, then I'd love to have you. If not, then that's okay. I'm just going to embrace myself and who I am. As cheesy as that is, I think it's important. Oh my god, we're... I'm getting way too excited over this. He's all fluffy, but I did that. Does he stand? No, he doesn't. I was gonna say I would be surprised if he stood with a head this big, but I think actually... I was just about to say, with some, like, moulding, I think he would. And he does. My god, I just knocked him over. But also with the eyes, I don't think he's going to last. But yeah, his head is now on. Now I'm scared about the eyes because... what the fuck am I supposed to do with them? Ah... He's so cute. He's so podgy. Right. Now it's the eyes. Which... oh my god! It's definitely going to take me a little bit to figure out where I want them. So I think I'm going to attach the eyes and then I will meet you back when he's all done. Guys, he's finished! So it did take me most of the evening. The eyes, they were giving me issues. They are still giving me issues because they are not... I don't know. I think they're okay. They're a little bit off center, but... sneak peek. They're a little bit off center, but we can love him for his imperfections, right? So taking all that into account as someone who hates sewing, doesn't really know what they're doing when they're sewing, I think he came out really nice. And I love him, and if you say anything mean about him, he's coming for you. Look at him! Can there be improvements? Yes, but I don't care. He's my child, and I'm gonna take him everywhere. He is coming with me to my next gym session. And like, I don't know, I just think his arms are really cute and he's really squishy. The eyes aren't too bad, considering I had to move, I think it was this eye twice. I sewed it on once and it was like down here because it kept shifting as I was sewing because I don't have the pins, which I definitely think I need to invest in if I'm going to do more of these. But I think the blush came out really nice. It's all also down. He is still a bit fluffy. I need to find my lint roller and give him a little clean. But I think he's really cute. He doesn't stand. His eyes are too heavy. But can I mold him to stand? No. But I love him and I hope you guys do too. I definitely want to make him in his red and white striped outfit, so stay tuned for that. I might even make him a friend. I feel like he might get lonely. So maybe a little friend is on the cards for him. And I hope you enjoyed this little taste of what I plan to do with the channel. I think it was very fun. I'm looking forward to playing all the cozy games that you guys recommend and seeing if there's anything from those games that we can turn into another little friend. If you did make it this far in the video, let me know by dropping the frog emoji in the comments, and we will see you in the next one because he is now going to be in every video because he is the true star. But that's it, guys. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.